Which one do you think is more important? The number of steps you take or moving in the right direction? Which one do you think is more important of these two? Move in the right direction, absolutely. Because he who moves in the right direction, however many or few steps he might take, if he's moving in the right direction, then eventually he gets to the desired destination. The most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, when you come for these talks, is to be open-minded. Be willing to consider an alternative. I think that is why you're here. As well as to bring your life here. By life I mean your life experiences. What you have learned, what you have gained as a human being, what you have experienced. Because you know that in your deepest, darkest moments, when you felt like you were alone and there was no one to guide you, no one to protect you, no one to guard you, in the moments that you felt ashamed, you had nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. Perhaps you had a close friend, a good friend who could lend a shoulder for you to cry on, but that was it. There was no one to share with you. How do you stop feeling sad in the first place? It's nice to have a good friend who's there when things don't go right, when you feel sad. But here we have noble friends. A noble friend is not someone who's there to lend you a hand when you are down or to give you a shoulder when you are crying. A noble friend is there to help you not fall in the first place and not feel sad and have to cry, not feel angry, not feel disappointed, frustrated and annoyed in the first place. So it's not about getting out of the lurch, it's about not falling into it in the first place. So how do you know that this is the truth? You'll have to walk it and see. That is how. Be open-minded, consider these points, but apply them into your lives. The most important thing of all, application. It is through application you will realize that if this is the truth, you will realize that this is the truth. If this is not the truth, then again, application will help you realize that this is not the truth. The Buddha was once asked, "Venerable Sir, upon your passing, there will be many who will claim to be teaching the Buddha's doctrine. How is it that we will know that what they are saying is the truth?" And the Buddha had a wonderful answer to that. He said, as you listen to these teachings, whoever it is who preaches, as you listen to them, and you take them on, you learn them, you comprehend them, you practice them, you apply them. When you start doing that, if you begin to realize for yourself, for whom? For yourself, that the fires of desire, don't you think desire is a fire? Have you not felt the fire of desire? Of course. The fires of aversion and the fires of delusion. When you experience personally that the fires of desire, aversion and delusion begin to subside, begin to extinguish, then you shall know that what you have listened to, what you have heard, what you have put into practice was the Buddha's teaching.